It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
Good morning and welcome to the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids as we get ready for state high school volleyball state tournament games here on CISN.TV, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports on CISN.TV. Today's broadcast coming to you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. We had the 5A and 4A set for the semifinals yesterday. Dar Danielson here along with Trent Condon, and today it'll be 3A with Osage taking on Tipton here. And looks to be, this is the longest day of the tournament here, Tony. With 3-2-1 we go with all the matches today in those classes.
Yeah, looking forward to this one bright and early. Welcome to everybody joining us here this morning. Should be a long day, but a fun day. A lot of great volleyball and two teams here that certainly come from different areas of the state. You know, we don't get those matchups that you saw a little bit yesterday, Dar, with some of the teams that are facing each other for the second, third time. This will be a new one here in our first match.
And it's number 4 Osage at 25-9, number 5 Tipton at 32-6 here on court 1. Over on court 2, Waterloo Columbus and Dyersville Beckman. We'll take a break here. We'll come back and have more of our activities as we get ready for state high school tournament volleyball here on CISN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
I don't know, just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know.
Here at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, it's 3A quarterfinal action on court 1. Dar Danielson, Trent Condon, number 4 Osage, taking on number 5 Tipton. Osage fell in the tournament to the runner-up Union last year in the first round. It's their second straight trip here. Well, Tipton is the first-timer here, so a little something new, and it's always fun when your team makes it to the state tournament for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of excitement certainly in the community. Saw a lot of people on the drive here with Tipton on the stickers and with the paint on the vehicles making their way here this morning, Dar. It's always exciting for that first time. Some youth out there and the experience then playing in the big arena on a big court like this. Now, how different is that going to be for Tipton You mentioned Osage with the state tournament experience from a year ago, 3 senior starters for them. So experience certainly can play a big role early on here as both teams try to get their bearings about them.
And not having seen the teams, that you look at the numbers, and for Osage, you see Kelsey Howell, 306 kills, and then the rest, there's 3 or 4 others around 160 kills there. So Howell, obviously the big person they go to on offense. And then for Tipton, they have Blake Eller with 224 kills for them, and then it's kind of spread out a little bit, so a little more spread out on offense for them.
Yeah, another player to watch, Summer Daniel, who outside hitter, sophomore, 5'9". She leads the team in kills. One thing that kind of jumps off the page, though, when you take a look at the numbers, pretty much every team here, you know who the setter is going to be, you know where it's going to be coming from there. Tipton does things a little bit different. They have 2 setters that will work, including Daniel, who does some work there. Over 400 assists for her this season, over 500 for Amanda Smith. So a different kind of prong attack than what we're used to seeing here from Tipton. Certainly something to keep an eye on this morning.
And it's always kind of interesting how the flow goes. In that Valley game yesterday, Maddie Kubik, I knew she was getting a lot of kills, and I didn't realize it till I picked up the stat sheet, the final one. 31 she had. And as you get on a roll and you start feeding the player with a hot hand, that works. And then it's up to the opposing team to, either call that timeout or make the move to do something to adjust to shut them off.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And if somebody gets hot, you got to have the help over there. You got to have the extra blocker over on that side, on the attack side. You mentioned, kind of Havel's the runaway leader in kills for Osage. Early on, you got to figure the game plan for Tipton is they're going to be bringing up extra help on her side. Might be early on up to some of those other outside hitters to come out and make some plays for Osage.
Well, getting ready here for the start of this matchup. It is Osage and Tipton. Then on court 2, Waterloo Columbus and Dyersville Beckman. The courts are side by side, and they'll run them simultaneously here. What they'll do is they'll give the introductions over on court 2 and then flip over here to court 1 and give the introductions. And we'll get started with state tournament volleyball action here today. We have Class 3A quarters, then the 2A quarters, and the 1A quarterfinals, and then we'll be set for semifinal Thursday tomorrow here on CISN.TV. So let's do this while they're getting ready. How about we take a break, and we'll come back and just to be about ready for the starting lineups here in this matchup coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
It's Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger. And together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is
You're watching the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network on CISN.TV, State Tournament Volleyball. And they're doing the introductions on Court 2, and we'll soon go over here to Court 1, where it's Osage and Tipton. Yesterday's action in the quarterfinals, winners Cedar Falls and West Des Moines Valley, Linn-Mar and Centennial. So Valley and Centennial meet tomorrow. Cedar Falls and Linn-Mar meet tomorrow in the semifinal. In 4A, it was Sergeant Bluff Luton and Cedar Rapids Xavier winners. They will meet on Thursday in the semifinal. And the other 4A matchup saw Lewis Central and Dubuque Wahlert advance. They'll meet on Thursday in the semifinal. And sometimes, Trent, we see almost as big a crowds as the large schools at these small schools because they shut down all the shops and everybody heads down here for the tournament.
Yeah, you got the buses, you get the pep rallies, and it's exciting. Coming from a small community, I know all about it, certainly, and something that you love to see these crowds here. You love to see the excitement and how it builds in a small town.
Good morning and welcome to the 2017 State Volleyball Tournament. This morning's 3A quarterfinal volleyball match is between the Presenting the Beckman Catholic Trailblazers.
I'll tell you what, let's go to commercial. We'll come back with more right after this.
Now let's meet the non-starters. First of all, for the visitors.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
100,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history. This
The opportunities
is
I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know, just...
We are back here live at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, getting ready for our starting lineups here. It'll be Osage and Tipton. On court one, Darty Angelson along with Trent Condon. And they're just finishing up the introductions on court two. They do the court two, and then they flip over here to court one. And here we go. We'll go to our public address announcer.
Hello, and welcome to the 2017 State Volleyball Tournament. This morning's 3A quarterfinal volleyball match is between the Osage Green Devils and the Tipton Tigers. Now, let's meet the non-starters for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Tipton Tigers. Number 1, Carly Camberley. Number 2, Hannah Sweeney. Number 3, Haley Stewart. Number 5, Bailey Schmidt. Number 7, Allie Ryan. Number 8, Madison O'Leary. Number 11, Grace Nichols. Number 16, Ashlyn Downs. The assistant coaches are Amanda Holbrecht and Jen Johnson. Now let's meet the starters for the Tigers. Number 4, Summer Daniel. Number 6, Amanda Smith. Number 9, Jamie Cochran. Number 10, Emily Hermson. Number 13, Blake Ayler. Number 15, Cameron Chapman. Number 12, the libero, Lakin Firmiston. The head coach is Ann Colander. And now let's meet the non-starters for the Osage Green Devils. Number 5, Libby Schwaman. Number 6, Melanie Bai. Number 9, Sophia Muller. Number 11, Ellie Bobinet. The assistant coaches are Brian Tabbert and Maren Thorson. Now let's meet the starters for the Osage Green Devils. Number 2, Danielle as the senior vocal ensemble from West Delaware, under direction of Dwayne Philgreen, will now sing our national anthem. Please direct your attention to the flag as we honor our great country.
All right, we're about ready for day 2 of state tournament volleyball. We go 3-2-1 with the classes today, with the 5A, 4A classes all set for the semifinals, and we're ready to go, Trent.
Absolutely looking forward to this one. Osage and Tipton, you heard the starting lineups for both sides. The Green Devils will be the home team and wearing the black uniforms, black tops, and black shorts. Tipton, the visiting team, with the white tops and the black shorts to go along with it. The Tigers come in 32-6 on the year. The Green Devils 25-9. Osage this season, 8 of their 9 losses came to teams here at the state tournament. 2 to Dike New Hartford, 2 to Cedar Falls. We'll see that Dike New Hartford squad a little bit later today. Wolverines always a power. We're ready for volleyball as both teams trot out onto the court. Dar, ready to roll.
Yeah, and this is where sometimes those early jitters, you see a team roll off a quick run of points early, and that's what you want to try to avoid, but you also see that happen sometime, and then the other team settles down and comes back. So this is a game of runs, and who can handle those runs the best, because you don't want to let a team get too far away from you as you get started.
Tipton, their first state tournament appearance. Osage here for the second consecutive year. Their head coach, Andy Olson, she was an assistant back in '99 and 2000 when the Green Devils made it down for the state tournament. And Osage will open with the serve. It'll be Riley Olson to serve for the Green Devils. They'll set out there. Tipton, first opportunity on the outside and blocked back as they went right away to Summer Daniel on the outside. Point to the Green Devils, and they get the first point of the morning. Olson with another opportunity, the junior 5'8" setter, and begins things. Libero, difficult pass to the middle. Osage has an opportunity on the return, little tip in the middle, but doesn't get over. Set it to Sydney Midlang in the middle. Wasn't able to get enough, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, just a little bit of this, as I talked about, first match jitters, trying to get your timing down exactly on those at the net, and there we see it with a service error.
Amanda Smith into the net, point right back to Osage in the rally scoring here. The 2017 state volleyball tournament. This is the Class 3A quarterfinal, number 4 seed versus the number 5. Back to serve for Osage is Jacobs, as Tipton has an opportunity at the middle, long hit out of bounds. Again, going to Summer Daniel. They have been going after her early, but a couple of miscues.
Yeah, just got to dial that in. You get a little adrenaline going here, your first time on the state tournament floor, the first match. It'll take a little bit to settle in.
Jacobs knuckles one over this time with the back set, dug out nicely from the back row. Difficult spot up the line, though. What a play there. Kelsey Havel had to adjust to that one in the air, was able to get it enough down the line.
And she got it across the line where they couldn't get to it and made it a tougher ball to handle.
4-1 Osage just underway, set 1. And before the serve, we had a whistle.
A serve by Jacobs. Point Green Devils.
called an ace serve. Thought I heard a whistle.
I thought I did
there.
too. I don't know if that was the other court, but yeah, that's what I thought too. But at first ace serve of the match.
And they
they're going to replay it. Okay.
Our ears are working here, Dar.
Well, I think the PA guy didn't see that.
They'll tip across and out of bounds. Point Green Devils, 5-1 Osage. And a run here from Brenna Jacobs, a senior, one of 3 senior starters for this Osage squad. Back-to-back state tournaments and looking for their first win. Serve sails wide out of bounds, and Tipton will get it back down 5-2.
Now, we talked about it. It sounds so, it's one of those simple things. Just hit the ball. Just make your free throws, but get the serves in. If you don't get the serve in, you have no chance of getting the point.
And for the second time, a service error against Tipton. That time, Jamie Koroff into the net. So, Coffran with the service error. Osage extends their lead back to 4-6-2. And it will be Sydney Midlang to serve for the Green Devils. Set up in the middle, tip across, and a nice work there in the middle for Tipton, finding that opening.
Yeah, she looked like she was going to set it up for the big hit down the middle and then just pushed it over right into the hole.
See libero Courtney Chambers in for Osage, wearing that neon green #1 jersey. There's a kill attempt, but pulled back off the hand of Havel. Osage, though, with another opportunity. This one goes wide. They went outside, and too much strength on that one. Tipton gets it back. They call it tip, though.
Oh, okay.
So it'll go back Osage's way. Well, that momentum early on. Tipton, we mentioned, their first state tournament, and maybe some jitters out there right now, Dar.
Yeah, just a little bit. Trying to dial it in.
Sophia Muller with the serve. And a long hit out of bounds. Tipton was looking for a tip there. Up top, referee says there wasn't. And Muller with another opportunity, an 8-3 lead for Osage in set 1. Good strong serve there, right back Osage's way, but a hit out of bounds from Johnson. And Tipton will get a service opportunity down 8-4. Tipton working to get their bearings underneath them. As they serve down by 4. Set from Olsen. She looks back down the line.
That was perfectly placed. Yeah, the kill there where she just right down where even if the defender tried to dive at that, I don't think she was going to get it.
So Johnson with the kill, her first here of the morning. Tipton a little tip across, but it's blocked back. Keeping it alive in the back row. Good work back there from Coughlin. Now Osage with an opportunity. Here's Havel. That one tipped again, and it's 10-4 Green Devils. Timeout on the court. Gonna talk things over. Tipton, their first timeout. 10-4 Osage in set 1. We come back with more on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
Troy Condon and Dar Danielson back with you in Cedar Rapids, the quarterfinals of the Class 3A state tournament. Osage with an early 10-4 lead over Tipton. As serving things up, it'll be Kelsey Havel for the Green Devils. Tipton opportunity, they go to the outside. That was Ayler, and she gets the kill. Timeout. A good one there from the coaching staff.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's, you know, they started pulling away a little bit. You call that timeout, you make some adjustments, settle them down, and there they got the good kill, and now you go on the serve with a chance to pull back up here.
Serving it across, that is Chapman for Tipton. Olsen with a high block set, and off the antenna, it'll be a point for Tipton, so 2 in a row for the Tigers as they work to battle their way back into it. Cameron Chapman, the sophomore.
The more the serves they get in, the more they get going here, the more comfortable they'll feel.
And a great serve there. That'll work for a point. Chambers wasn't able to get a good return on that one. Saw a little knuckle action coming down on it, Dar.
Yeah. And Cameron Chapman with a good serve there, and now Tipton feeling a little bit, starting to feel like they're in sync. There's the offense going.
And it's 4 consecutive from the Tigers, that time with the kill. Blake Ayler again, the outside hitter for the Tigers. And it's 10-8 Tipton right back into set number 1 in the quarterfinals of the Class 3A state tournament. There's a long serve, though, out of bounds. Had a couple of beautiful serves from Chapman. That one just gets away. And it'll be Courtney Chambers now to serve for Osage as their lead extends back to 3, 11-8.
That's their 3rd service error here in the early going, and now turnabout fair play is to go the other side with it.
All those nerves, it does take a while to settle in.
And it is a little different here than, you know, you got fans all around, clear up in the bowl, kind of around the edge. Different background.
To the outside and hit down by Midlang. Good strong set on the outside, and Midlang powered it home. As in for Osage comes Paige Kisley back in. And to serve the setter, Riley Olson. Olson knuckles one across, tip. That time Chambers able to get to it. Big kill down, and for the point, that was Jacobs. But it all started with a beautiful dig there from Chambers.
Yeah, I was about to say Tipton was starting to put that ball where it made it tougher for Osage to get their offense going, but an outstanding play on the saving the ball and then killing it across.
Dug out by Hermiston to the outside and tipped out of bounds.
It's off the block, I believe.
On the outside looked like, and a point back to Tipton. Osage's lead back to 3, 13-10. Tipton looking for a little bit of a run. Playing off 4 straight a moment ago to get back into set number 1. Chambers with the return. Olson goes to the outside. That's set a little bit back for Kisley. Just knocked across by Tipton. Osage with another opportunity. And tipped across off the antenna. That'll be a point for Tipton. A little bit out of sorts, and Tipton starting to find their footing now, Dar.
Yeah, and Tipton controlling the passing. Even on that last free ball, they controlled it and got it over and forced Osage to do something with it.
There's Chambers with the dig off the serve from Smith. To the middle, blocked right back. Osage, though, with another opportunity to the outside, blocked again. Tipton right there a couple of different times, and Osage just dumps it across. Opportunity on the outside, lefty with the hit. That was Hermson. Tipton another shot. Olson was right there. We got a whistle and a double hit.
Well, Jamie Coffrin had a couple blocks in there, and Emily Hermson helping her out for Tipton, but Osage ends up getting the point on that one.
Here's senior Brenna Jacobs to serve for the Green Devils, a 14-11 lead. Short serve, difficult to return, just dumped across for Osage in the middle and had a block on it but wasn't able to get enough. Midlang will get the point, her first kill of the morning, and the Green Devils lead back to 4, 15-11.
Yeah, Coffrin and Smith right there but couldn't get it down at the block.
Another short serve from Jacobs. They go the outside, that was Daniel, but deep. And it's back to a 5-point lead now for Osage, and again, kind of that dangerous spot for Tipton. Green Devils with the run. Get across to the outside. Oh, and a beautiful cross-court hit from Summer Daniel.
That set was a little better. The last set was a lot wider, and she had trouble drawing a bead, but there she drew a perfect bead and was able to go cross-court with the kill on it.
Osage 16, Tipton 12. Green Devils with an opportunity on the outside, blocked back. Green Devils looking to push it across, they do. Here's an opportunity now for the Tigers. They'll tip across. Good dig there from Olson. Now a hit, that one long from Jacobs. And Tipton, every time it feels like Osage is widening that gap, Tipton has a response.
And Tipton mixing the offense up. It's not just go up for the kill, a little push here, dink there, and keeping Osage off balance.
Olson with the set, goes back, blocked right back, right there. It was Summer Daniel, the sophomore. She's having a nice start to her state tournament career. Daniel gets the block there, and Tipton has cut it back to 2, 16-14. Osage looking to gain momentum back, and a big kill from Sydney Midlang.
That's the way to shut off the run, go up and hit it hard.
That was a whap there from Midlang. She knocks it in, 17-14. And now after the kill, she'll go back and Look to serve for the Green Devils. Tipton opportunity, set back. This one's going to be dumped across from Daniel. On the outside, Havel had it blocked out of bounds. Kelsey Havel on the outside, her second kill. Third Green Devil with 3 kills here in the opening set.
Into the double block, but couldn't keep it in bounds.
Oh, a good serve there, but a nice dig from Coffrin. Osage with an opportunity. Olsen, the setter, looks back. Here's Havel, cross court, but too long, out of bounds.
And not by much. That was inches on that corner over there.
And Andy Olsen, the head coach for the Green Devils, she was pointing at that line over there. Thought she got the tape. Official disagrees. 18-15. Tipton down 3 with the serve. Olsen, little tip across. That one from Johnson. To the outside, cross-court hit, and down for the point.
But she's starting to dial that one in. If you get the set to her, she's going to get that cross-court, and it's really tough to return.
Blake Ayler, a junior outside hitter. Ayler with the kill. That is her third to lead everybody in this match. Olsen sets to the outside. Point Green Devils, 19-16, they lead.
And that's one of those being aware. She saw the double block, but she knew, man, she could pound it off them out and still get the point.
It'll be senior Sophia Muller to serve for the Green Devils, leading by 3. We go to 25. Cross trying to go up the line there, but Muller was in the right spot to the backcourt, and a beautiful dump down from Jacobs. Looked like Tipton a little bit on their heels there as they went, I think for the first time here this morning, Dar, to the back row.
Yeah, and just caught that open zone there, and Coffin was playing pretty deep and had no chance of getting to that.
There's Muller serving for the Green Devils, up by 4. Hit deep, though, out of bounds.
And Osage is lucky. They were diving for that one and didn't get it because it went long.
And timeout on the floor. 21-16 Osage over Tipton in set number 1 on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Trent Condon, Dar Danielson back with you in Cedar Rapids, downtown CR, as we bring you the Class 3A quarterfinals. It is Osage and Tipton here. Osage a 21-16 lead in the opening set.
And here's when you get to the 20s, it's almost like the 2-minute clock when both teams kind of get a little antsy because you know it's getting close to the end.
Back zip, that one tipped across from Hermsen. Outside, and Havel gets the kill again. Kelsey Havel, she's really warmed up here as this first set has gone on.
Yeah, and they're getting her the ball in good spots too, and she's knowing what to do with it when they set it up to her.
Havel leads Osage, 306 kills coming into play here today. Muller serves again. That one's dumped across, little tip, and looking for a double hit. They get the call. So Green Devils, their biggest lead now of the morning, 23-16 in set 1. 2 points away from polishing off the first set. Their second consecutive state tournament berth. Muller hard service to the outside, goes Tipton. That one blocked by Olsen, but out of bounds off the stanchion, and Tipton will get it back.
So that's what they needed to do, turn it back, get the serve back here, and now they got some work to do.
That is Blake Ayler's 4th kill of the opening set. Chambers tries to dig it out. Good help over there. And Havel dumps it across. There's a tip the other way. Chambers with the dig. That one nearing out of bounds. Tipton, though, decides to go for it. Cross court. And Osage with an opportunity to the middle. Block back. Kept alive. But we got a lift.
Yep.
Is the call. And now it's set point for the Green Devils here, a 24-17 lead, and it'll be Kelsey Havel back to serve. Tipton trying to stay alive. They go to Ayler. Ayler gets it down off the tip. And Tipton keeps their hopes alive. As will be Chapman back to serve now for Tipton. But got to be perfect here in the rally scoring. To the middle they go, blocked down, but point for the Green Devils. Osage takes the opening set, 25-18 over Tipton. We'll come back with set number 2. Trent Kahn and Dar Danielson with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger. And together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa, and here.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
100,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Trent Kahn and Dar Danielson back. It is set number 2, Osage and Tipton. Osage takes the opening set, and well, Dar, a uniform change here. The Green Devils coming out in their green.
Wow.
Yes. For set number 2.
I didn't know you could do that. Change uniforms in the middle of the...
I didn't either, but here we are. Tipton will open up with the opening serve of the second set. It'll be Blake Ayler. That'll begin things. Making things a little bit more difficult here, Dar. Thought I had those uniform numbers all set up.
Yeah.
We go to the middle and a block right in the middle. Tipton, and there was Jamie Coffrin in the middle with the block. Tipton for the first time this morning with the lead as they take it 1-0. And serving Blake Ayler for the Tigers. On the outside, that one hit down. Midlang with the kill. And Osage ties it up early on. Assist from Riley Olson. She's had a bunch of those already for the Green Devils. They took the first set, 25-18. And now their first service opportunity from Riley Olson. On the outside, block back. Olson's there for the dig off the net. Midlang not able to get a hand on it. Tipton takes the lead back 2-1 early in set number 2. It'll be Amanda Smith, the junior, serving for the Tigers from Tipton, their first state tournament berth. That one's dug out and hit across from Jacobs. Tipton a good opportunity. They go to the outside. That one dumped across from Summer Daniel. Big swing from Midlang. Off the net, out of bounds, and it'll be Osage's point. Well, trying to go down the line there with the double blocker coming, Dar.
Yeah, and it just kind of caught the net and a little low on the hit.
2-2. Early in set number 2. That one blocked right at the middle from Midlang. Tipton, though, will get it right back. Lefty hit from Hermsen. To the outside, here comes Havel. That one long, out of bounds. And Tipton brings it back 3-2. And after getting that first set, Tipton maybe starting to get a little bit more comfortable out here on the big floor playing for the first time.
Yep, settled down and now realize there's a nice response.
Kelsey Havel again. Havel, her fifth kill, this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is. It's dark in here, Dar.
Yeah.
Throw it off. We got a long day of volleyball coming for you on CISN. 3-3 as Tipton brings it across. That dug from the back row. Little miscommunication there in the back between Midlang and Jacobs. Midlang will get a breather. Tipton with a 4-3 lead as a kill for the sophomore Summer Daniel. Now she will serve for the Tigers. Olsen back sets off the block and a point. That was Paige Kisley, the freshman outside hitter.
So now we've settled down into a back and forth here after the early one where Osage kind of got some runs going. Now Tipton is kind of back and forth.
Here's Havel. She'll get a second opportunity at that one. Dug back. This time hit down from Johnson. Oh, Chambers made a diving attempt at it. Good effort. Just not able to get enough of a hand up to get that in the air. And Tipton again regains the lead. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, kind of a hard angle for her going to the right there to get something under it and get it up.
And it will be Emily Hermsen, the lefty, 5'4" junior. As Olsen sets to the outside, Havel across the court. Oh, those are just so difficult to do anything with, Dar.
Yeah.
Get those cross-court kills.
You get the perfect set and you go across the court and there's not a lot unless you can get to the net and try to knock them down early, but it's hard to do.
Havel now after the kill. She will serve for Osage. That one dumped across, hit the antenna, and it'll be back to Tipton. Well, there's been 11 points, and we've gone back and forth for every one of them. Tipton got the first, Osage the second, and all the way through 6-5.
Well, Tipton's moving around a lot better on offense and defense here and kind of settled down after that first set loss.
Chambers dings it back. Dumped across from Jacobs. Tipton to the middle. That's a big swing from Jamie Coffrin.
She's been doing a lot of the block at the net, and that time used her height and got up and just hammered that one down.
Coffrin third on the team with 147 kills coming into state tournament play. Havel with the dig. Olsen goes to the middle. That one hit across from Johnson. And the point to the Green Devils. It continues. Nobody has been able to make a run, even a run of 2-7-7.
Yeah, there's just been single points so far in this set.
There's Coffrin again. Good dig from the back from Muller. Going to the back, nearly a double hit. On the outside, another good dig from Sophie Muller. And into the net, point to Tipton.
She went up, that was just a little behind her, and she tried to adjust in the air, but couldn't quite get around on it.
It'll be Blake Ayler now serving, 8-6. As Olsen sets it back. Get across court, put a nice dig there out of Daniels. She gets an opportunity. Osage keeps it alive. Looking to dump it across, but can't get it down. And Tipton, their largest lead now of the morning. It's 9-6.
They're starting to feel a little momentum here in this second set.
Havel with the dig. Olsen dumps it across. Good laying up high, gets a block on that. Coming back the other way. Off the deflection and right at the Bermuda Triangle there in the middle, Dar.
And Sophie Muller kind of dug that out of there and got it up to the net. And great reaction on that one.
Paige Kisley will come in for the Green Devils, as serving it'll be Riley Olson. Tipton's look across, they go to Daniel, had a block back at her. A good solid hit from Smith. And Osage with the chance to the outside cross court. Tipton with the dig, but some miscommunication. And the Green Devils will get the point. Tipton's lead cut back to 1 now. 9-8 as the Green Devils will run a couple in a row for the first time in set number 2.
Nobody putting any distance here yet in this one.
Olsen across, off the net, just gets across, and well, that one's tough. As Jacob just kind of looks and says, there's nothing I can do with that one.
Yeah, and I think Libero Chambers behind her kind of wanted that, but I don't know if they're a little miscommunication, you know, one of those you got it, I got it things, and it.
Anna Smith with the serve for Tipton. Tigers up by 2. Midlang, middle hit, dumped across Coffrin. Here's Chambers, goes to the outside. That one hit to the back middle from Jacobs. Olsen, she'll push it across, as Tipton will get another chance on the outside. Summer Daniel. And Annie Olsen looking for a call. It was off the antenna. So it'll be Osage's. Well, the far side official, line judge down there, didn't see it. The one on the near side did, though, had the call. And Osage cuts it back to a 1-point deficit, 10-9 in set number 2. That one with a tip out of bounds, and it'll go to Tipton. 11-9, their lead back to 2 now.
That's the thing, you have official on the floor at the net and 2 on the ends and then 1 up high, and they all can kind of have different angles, and they talk very well with each other on those calls.
Chambers with the dig goes to the middle. That one just pushed across from Brenna Jacobs. Down the middle, that one down for the point. Well, Tipton starting to change things up a little bit more, going to the middle more in this second set. Their lead's back to 3, 12-9.
Yeah, 3-point string here, and that's the largest that either team's had in this set.
That one dug away. Olsen goes across to Havel, but dug from Tipton. On the back, good block out there. All still alive as it comes across, but the double block on the outside works out well for the Green Devils.
Yep, and unable Tipton to get it. About 3 players diving for that one, but couldn't come up with it.
Osage serves it across as Sydney Midlang puts her right hand to it. Coffer into the middle, but out of bounds. Looked like maybe her footing was a little bit off there. Came off the right foot.
Yeah, I didn't have that kind of on an angle. Did come straight through on the hit with it, and it went a little awry on her.
So Osage will serve it up again with Midlang. That one pushed across from Daniel. Another dump across the other way, Osage. Tipton a 12-11 lead. Off the tape, off the block, and down for a point for the Green Devils. And trailing by 3 a couple of times here in the second set. They have come back and tied it up at 12. Andy Olsen shouting instruction to her squad. Their second consecutive state tournament berth. Olsen looks to set. That one tip from Havel. Tipton right there, though. And we got a lift call, so Osage now 4 consecutive points. Their first prolonged run here, and it's 13-12 Green Devils. Again, Midlang with the serve. That one pushed across from Smith. In the middle, Johnson there for the Green Devils, out of bounds. And now make it 5 in a row for Osage. And here comes a timeout. Tipton needs to talk things over. Osage has regained the lead in set 2, 14-12. Back with more in the Class 3A quarterfinals on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
Osage a 14-12 lead in set number 2. They took the first game 25-18, down 12-9. They've run off 5 consecutive after the Tipton timeout. Osage junior Sydney Midlang and part of this run from the Green Devils as she serves it across. Dug out from Coffrin. Tipton not able to get a good chance here. Some miscommunication on the outside. Midlang and Kissley couldn't figure out who had that one. Tipton gets it back and a chance to tie things up as they get the serve. That kill will go for Summer Daniel, her 7th of the morning. To the middle, Johnson, and she gets the kill. 4th kill of the morning. Danielle Johnson, a freshman, one of 2 freshmen. Seeing a lot of action for the Green Devils. 3 seniors also in the starting lineup.
And point for the Green Devils there.
16-13.
So much so it choked you up there a little bit, huh?
It is. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Here's Tipton with an attempt up the line from Ayler. Havel comes the other way, a big swing. Tipton able to keep it alive, though. There's Osage with another chance. Olsen goes to the outside. Havel out of bounds. Point for the Tigers. 16-14 Osage.
The first match on court 1, Waterloo Columbus beat Beckman 25-18. And it's 17-14 in the second set.
As Osage will have an opportunity after the kill on the outside, and again, Kelsey Havel. Havel, she is warmed up late in that first set and has continued out here, her 7th kill now of the morning. Tipton with the backhand, finding a spot over there. That was Chapman.
Boy, she just popped that right between 2 arms on the block there. Came up quickly and boom.
Finds the spot, and Tipton down by 2, 17-15 with the jump serve. That was a sophomore Chapman. Tipton a good chance here. That one just pushed across though from Ayler. To the middle. Johnson right there, but a good spot. Coffrin finds a spot. That'll be the 2nd kill of the morning for Coffrin.
Yeah,
she's got it back to 1.
She went up and was looking around the court and saw that open spot to the right. Popped it right in there.
To the middle for Johnson. Chambers with the dig. Back set. Running across, but back Osage's way again. This time on the left side, Jacobs. Dump back. Havel keeps it alive. To the middle they go. Off the block. Kept alive, though. Beautiful dig from Daniel. Here's Olsen. She finds this spot. Good, smart play. And, well, being a coach's daughter, seems like they always got to know those spots.
Yeah, surveyed the court, found a little open hole, and just pushed it right in there. So quick, you can't react to those.
Riley Olsen gets the point. Green Devils lead back to 2, 18-16. Cross court, dug away from Muller. Tipton now with a chance. And blocked back the other way. There was again Riley Olsen. And a lot of times we'll see some setters, that are 5'3", 5'4". Nice having a 5'8" setter that can also help at the net.
At the net, yeah.
As Chambers serves for the Green Devils. This one put back. Coffrin wide, though, too long on the swing. The lead back to 4 for the Green Devils, 2016.
And there again, Osage the first to get to the 20s, and that's always kind of sets off a little bit of alarm if you're the team trailing.
Here's Tipton with the chance, and nice push across there. That was Amanda Smith. Osage on their heels on that one. 2017, Tipton's got to get a bit of a run here. They drop the opening set, 25-18. Here's Olsen, finds Midlang, who gets the kill. 5th kill for Sydney Midlang, and it's 21-17 Osage. Kissley will come back in for Muller. And Olsen, the setter, she will serve it up for the Green Devils. The middle, Coffrin, dug away in the back row from Olsen. Now Jacobs, And able to find the right spot. Bretta Jacobs didn't get a ton on that one. Sometimes the changeup works every once in a while, though, Dar.
Yep. Get a
timeout on the floor. Osage 22, Tipton 17 in set number 2. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Osage 22, Tipton 17. Trent Kahn and Dar Danielson back with you on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Green Devils 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead here in the Class 3A quarterfinal round. There's Tipton in the middle, Coffrin off the block and gets the point, 22-18. It really feels like a real important time. Tipton's got to run off 3-4 in a row here, Dar.
Yeah, they really need to do some work and get back close here.
Chambers with the dig. Olsen keeps it alive. Had a long run down the line and out of bounds. So there's the second point for Tipton in a row. Amanda Smith, 52 aces on the season. Good cross-court swing there. For the middle, Midlang finds a spot herself in the middle. And Osage brings their lead back, 23-19 up to 4 on the 6th kill of the morning for Midlang.
And that's the trouble. Your margin is so thin here now, as they're 2 points away from the second set.
Here's Tipton with an opportunity to the middle. They go. Daniel with the big swing. Nice dig from Olsen. On the outside, and that'll work for a point. Kisley will get the kill as the freshman gets her 3rd kill of the morning.
Yeah, that ball rose a little more on the defender, I think, than what she thought. And she's going to try to push it back and just over her head.
24-19, set point for the Green Devils. On the outside, the swing down, a block, point, and Osage takes set number 2. 25-19, they lead at 2-0 as we get ready for the 3rd set. We'll take a timeout here, bring it to the 3rd set, and the Class 3A state quarterfinals. Osage and Tipton back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
We don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Woodman Life, standing strong for generations. 700,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Welcome back as we get ready for set number 3. Dar Danielson and myself, Trent Condon here. It's Class 3A quarterfinal round from Cedar Rapids, the U.S. Cellular Center. Great venue and another great crowd on hand here early this morning.
Yeah, we got it filled and people up in the upper deck there. Lots of green for Osage, and then the student sections are always right down in front of us here and then across. And we go the long court way just because of the way we have to set up for the internet and get that all set up in the configuration in here. But good day for volleyball. Got on the other court, court 2, Waterloo Columbus has won the first 2 sets 25-18 over Dyersville Beckman.
2-0 is the score here as Osage takes the opening set 25-18 and number 2 25-19. So Tipton looking to stave off elimination in their first appearance at the state tournament. Osage here for the 2nd year and here for the 12th time all time. It'll be Olsen serving it up for the Green Devils, wearing their green. As that one, we got a whistle and a call in the net. So Osage will take the opening point here, the 3rd set. A quick start for Riley Olsen. Olsen, a junior, she's the setter. Cross-court swing on the serve. That one blocked back but out of bounds, mid-lane. Looked like she had the Matumbo finger out there for a moment,
yeah,
but out of bounds.
Just a little wide.
So Tipton with an opportunity, trying to get the lead. Had an early lead in set number 2 before the Green Devils came roaring back. Good work by Olsen, a long run to keep that one alive. To the middle, Coffrin, and a good dump across. Coffrin finds the open spot for the Tigers. Her 3rd kill of the morning. 2-1, Tipton with the lead back.
And they need to get a little run of points here, build a little padding again.
As Amanda Smith will serve. That one not able to be dug. It'll be an ace serve for Amanda Smith. And Tipton jumps on top early, 3-1.
It was kind of like the drop ball in softball. Dropped right down on her, and she was going to try to dig that, and it got to the floor before she could get to it.
Smith on the season, 52 aces coming into play, make it 53 after that. Here's Tipton on the outside. Off a deflection, Osage now with a chance. Cross-court swing from Jacobs. That one hit across, and Summer Daniel. Daniel, just a sophomore. That's certainly a building block for the future, too, for Tipton.
And now they're really kind of feeling it, getting their offense going and putting the ball right where they want it for their hitters.
8th kill of the morning for Summer Daniel, but a kill on the other side for Osage as Jacobs pounds that one in. That's her 5th kill, and it's 4-2. Tipton's lead cut to 2. And Jacobs, after the kill, she'll have an opportunity back at the service line. She pushes across to the middle. Here's Coffrin off the deflection. Osage with a good chance on the outside. Havel, big swing, but the block is there as Coffrin and Daniel came over. The double block works there against the big hitter for the Green Devils, Havel.
Communication positioning much better here for Tipton.
That one off the net, but across. Havel, good dig there. That's a tough play for Mailer. Coffrin, she'll push it across. In the middle, just a little push shot from Kisley. Back and forth they go. Nobody's able to get a real good swing at things. To the middle, here's Midlang. Big swing from her. And Sydney Midlang, the junior, in the middle, knocks it down.
One of the longer rallies we had. They haven't been going real long here. It's been set it up and kill it. And that one won a little bit before they finally got the point.
So Midlang, after her 7th kill, she will serve it for the Green Devils. And now she has a dig. To the middle they go. There's Johnson. Tipton, though, as Daniel will set it up. Goes to the outside, and Chapman. Now an opportunity for the Green Devils. Kisley had it blocked back. They go to Havel. Kept alive again from Tipton, and look at that play from Ayler. Still alive, and Osage gets the point. Well, after a good back and forth, that one even a little bit better, Dar.
Yeah, I almost thought she was going to get called for a lift, but she kept the hand right straight out and got the ball deflected up to where the teammate could get at it. And quite a flurry there.
5th kill for Danielle Johnson of Osage. There's a push across from Summer Daniel. Now Kisley with the chance for Osage. Tries to go up the line. Little miss hit over there from Ayler.
Yeah, and that was a tweener. She wasn't quite sure. Looked like it might be falling out, but she thought she better play it just in case, and then it made it a tough angle to get at it.
We're tied at 5 in the 3rd set. Osage has taken the first 2. Gonna punch their ticket to the state semifinals. There's a kill, though. Saying not so fast is Cameron Chapman of Tipton. And Daniel with the assist. So Tipton with the 6-5 lead, looking to extend things. As back to service Summer Daniel, but into the net. And Muller will come in, checking in for Kisley.
And that's the first service error since the first set. It's been pretty clean.
Muller serves that one out of bounds, though. A service error back and forth. And we're tied. Check that. 7-6 now. Tipton takes the lead back. As coming in to serve, it'll be Emily Hermson, junior, from the Tipton Tigers. 32-6 on the year. That one dug away, and Olsen will just have to push it across. Go to the middle, and a missed jump there. As Chapman was coming up in the middle, looked like she left her feet early, had to get some help from the back, couldn't find it. And it's 7-7.
Got up in the air, and I don't think the ball was up as high as she thought it was going to be. And
so Havel will serve, 23 aces this season. As Tipton with a good chance and a big swing over there from Blake Ayler, kept alive, but out of bounds. Bodies flying everywhere. There's chairs falling down there.
Into her own bench and able to get it over, but unfortunately, all the work and couldn't get the point.
Well, a hustle play. Coaches always love to see that. Smile on the face of Andy Olson. Longtime head coach for the Green Devils. Tipton, though, with the point. They lead 8-7. As Everton crosses Chapman. Olson to the middle, blocked right back. And Tipton takes the point, now 9-7. They work to extend their lead, down 2-0. Osage in the middle, blocked right back. Coffrin.
Yep, Coffrin again.
So Coffrin with a little block back the other way.
3 straight points here for Tipton.
It's 10-7. Havel with the dig. Here's Jacobs looking to go cross court. Diving opportunity at it, but Hermson just not able to get that one high enough to keep it alive. That'll be the 6th kill of the morning for Brenna Jacobs. Osage down by 2 as Courtney Chambers will serve. And pushed up and dumped across. Now Olsen to the back, and Havel, and off the block of Coffrin. A point for Havel. That'll be her 8th kill. That leads the way for the Green Devils.
Yeah, that had a little heat on it. Nothing Coffrin could do, getting the hands up and right off her hand.
And from the back row, there's a back set, beautiful from Daniel. And knocking it home is Ayler. That is a pretty looking play for Tipton. Their lead back to 2, 11-9.
In the air, perfect form with that follow through to chop it right into the open spot.
And serving it up, Blake Ayler. Tipton up by 2, and out of bounds. Swing goes long. Tigers lead to 3 again, 12-9. In set number 3, it's the Class 3A quarterfinals. Trent Condon and Dar Danielson with you on CISN. And an 8th serve there. Just the 3rd of the morning for Tipton, but comes at an opportune time. Down 2-0. On the season, Ayler, just 6 aces. Osage takes the point back, though.
Riley Olsen just went up and pushed that right down and shut off the run.
Now Olsen will serve as Kisley comes back in for the Green Devils. They trail by 3, 13-10. That one hit up by the libero, Lakin Hermiston, but not able to get enough back on the knuckling serve.
Yeah, that spin on that. Usually the libero is pretty sure-handed in handling those, but that knuckler, as you say, just kind of caught her off guard.
Olsen again, and again it was Hermiston this time. He's able to get the dig. That one's blocked right back from mid-lane. Tipton, though, will get another chance. On the outside, another block from Osage. That was Kisley in mid-lane. They go up again for it. Havel on the outside, able to get the dig. Jacobs cross court, still alive, hit back, but not able to get anything on that one with Smith. She's put on a tough spot up against that net, too. Not as much room as some courts do have. That's another thing. A little tighter.
Yeah, running away and trying to know where the net is to hit it back that way. A little tough angle for her.
Here's Tipton with the chance. Coffer not able to get over to that one as the set from Daniel went wide.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. She back set that, and Coffrin didn't read that right, I think.
Osage has come all the way back again to tie it at 13. There's a short serve. This one flipped out and out of bounds. Just wide of the tape there. That was a good idea, like the thought process from Hermson, just a little unlucky on the swing.
And all of a sudden, Osage back in the lead again here.
Green Devils 14-13 and set 3. Dug out from Daniel. That one blocked back from Midling and Kisley. Here's Chambers to the middle. Midlang, a big swing from her, but right across for the point. Blake Gaylor, look what I found.
Just caught the defender. It was right over that net. She couldn't just react quick enough. It was like, wow.
So Amanda Smith will go back to serve now for Tipton. So we're tied at 14. Smith, 52 aces coming in. He's got 1 this morning. There's Kisley, cross court, but too long, out of bounds. Tipton. Well, that's an important time now for Tipton after giving up that lead to come right back and get it back.
Yeah, because you got to get this set or you're done. But they've been playing pretty well offensively and defensively. Settled down here.
Here's Kisley, a freshman, down the line, but dug out from Tipton. Chambers, Olsen, Midlang, brought back again. They'll go to the middle this time. Midlang with a tip. That one is dug away from Schmidt of Tipton. Cross court, and that'll work for a point for Amanda Smith.
She's been working that dump there to the right side to perfection.
And her third kill gives Tipton a 2-point lead, 16-14 in the third game. And dug away, kept alive, Midlang in the middle, off the block. Diving attempt from Hermiston, but just not able to get there in time. Off the deflection, Osage cuts it back to a 1-point deficit, trailing 16-15 in the third game.
That other court, 18-18 in the third set, which Columbus leads 2-0, so that's a battle over there too in the third set.
On the outside, here's a swing from Bailey Schmidt. But the point to Osage, and now they've tied it again, 16-16. Anytime it feels like Tipton gets a bit of a run, Osage has responded. Coffrin on the dig. Outside again, Schmidt, and in the net.
Yep.
So Bailey Schmidt, the sophomore, with the violation there. Osage takes the lead back, now 17-16 in the third game. That one pushed across from Summer Daniel, the setter. Kisley with the tip across from Osage. Daniel again sets. This time to Schmidt. Olsen looks to Havel, and Havel brings the thunder. Kelsey Havel, 306 kills coming into play here today, and that's number 9 of the morning. We'll take a timeout here. Osage an 18-16 lead, up 2 games to none. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history. This
Trent and Dar Danielson back with you in the morning session of the quarterfinal round, 3A, 2A, and 1A. And the 3A schools, Osage and Tipton, getting things started. Osage with an 18-16 lead. And a point to the Green Devils again, 19-16, as they look to move on to the state semifinals with the win. Tipton, their first appearance in the state tournament, 32-6, and an ace serve down, that one from Jacobs. Haven't seen many from the Green Devils, but a good time to do it.
Yeah, and all of a sudden a couple just mistakes, mishits by Tipton that we haven't seen through most of this match, and now puts them in a hole here.
Coffrin will set it up, going to the outside, and Schmidt dug away from Havel. Havel with a big swing and the kill. Havel now into double digits, her 10th kill of the match.
Osage is feeling some momentum here and wanting to finish this off, I think.
21-16. Jacobs with the serve. Daniel looks over to Schmidt, down the line. That'll work for a point off the block as Bailey Schmidt gets the kill. That's her first for Tipton, and Tipton cuts it back to 4. And again, in this rally scoring, you got to find a run here, 21-17.
Yeah, Osage just had about a 5-point run, and now Tipton's got to come back with it.
Daniel to the middle. That one swung by Chapman, and get the point.
Okay.
Just a sophomore, Cameron Chapman, came in with 168 kills, 3rd on the team this season. And gets another one here this morning. To the middle, and a big swing from Midlang. Sydney Midlang played very well in the middle for Osage. That's her 9th kill. Done a good job on the blocks, and now she'll stand back to serve it up 22-18. Midlang, a junior. Coffrin gets the dig, kept alive. How about that? Now Osage just going to have to dump it. They do to Coffrin in the middle. Back set, cross court. A dug for Osage on the outside. Havel all the way across the court. Got the tape.
Yeah, that was in.
Wow, what a swing from Havel. She's got 11 now. Tipton side not happy with the call.
The official right there on the line, and it just nicked the line. That's all you got to do to get the point in.
23-18. As Olsen sets it up to the middle. That's off the hand of Johnson and in for a point. Johnson with the kill. And Osage now 1 point away from moving on to the semifinal round of the 3A state tournament.
Looks like court 2 is going to an extra set here, Trent, as Beckman must have come back in that one because Columbus was leading, and there's the point.
The game winner, Osage, puts it away off the block, and the Green Devils take our first match here, 25-18, 25-19, 25-18, as the Green Devils will move on to the state semifinals. Impressive performance out of Osage. And Dar, they get ready for the semifinals tomorrow.
Yep, and Beckman came back over there 25-20 to beat Columbus in the 3rd set, so they're going to 4 sets. And tomorrow it'll be Osage meeting the winner of the next match here, Sioux Center and Red Oak in the semifinals on Thursday.
Sioux Center, the #1 seed.
Let's, they're going to give the award out here to Tipton. And you'd like to win a set your first time down here. We saw the little slow start for Tipton, but then they came back and really played well, you know, and that'll be something they'll say, we want to get back here next year and we'll start out a little stronger, you know.
Well, it's certainly a team to do that. Tipton, you look at their lineup, Daniel Smith, Coffrin, Hermiston, Ayler, Chapman, they're all back next year. This will be a team certainly to be reckoned with. They end the season at 32-7 and their first appearance in the state tournament. They'll take home a trophy But Osage moves on as they wave to their crowd, making the drive down from 218. I made that drive many times throughout the years, Dar.
It's 2 o'clock on Thursday. If you want to tune back in to see Osage here in the semifinals on CISN.TV. Let's take a break. We'll come back and do our final wrap-up after this on CISN.TV.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger. And together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Trent Cotton and Dar Danielson back with you once again. Our opening match here goes the way of the Green Devils from Osage as they win it 3-0, 25-18, 25-19, and 25-18. And moving on to the state semifinals over Tipton. You know, we mentioned it, Dar, Tipton getting here to the tournament for the first time in school history, certainly a big accomplishment for them. And a real bright future. Basically, everyone that was on the court today, they're all going to be back.
He's coming back and something to build on here. We talked about it, a little slow start in the first set, battled back in the second set, really battled in the third set, and it was back and forth for quite a while there for the experience of Osage. Takes him on to the win, and Osage will play at 2 o'clock on Thursday in the semifinals, so you can tune right back here on CISN.TV to watch that.
They'll get the winner of the 1-8 matchup. You mentioned Red Oak against Sioux Center. Sioux Center, very talented squad, and going to be fun to see that one later this afternoon. As we'll have you covered all throughout the day here. 3A going on right now. Also coming up at noon, we'll have more from the 3A field down to 2A for the next two, and then two more after that with 1A. So a long day, Dar.
Yep, and Waterloo, Columbus, and Dyersville Beckman going to the third set with Columbus leading 2-1. So that'll wrap it up here courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. I'm Dar Danielson for Trent Condon. We'll see you in a bit.